Okay. On to the actual trip discussion here.
Yeah.
Pussy.
You know the whole thing gets bleeped out because you put my name in there. So
Doc's a pussy. He doesn't want to drive 24 hours.
He would not personally be driving 24 hours. He'd be driving like
8. 3 to 4 hours.
See, I would rather just drive 8 straight hours rather than...
You want to drive 8 straight hours from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.?
No, I'd kind of rather take the first shift.
No,
that way, there's no risk of me falling asleep.
No, we don't want him to risk falling asleep.
Your legs are in my hands.
See, therein lies the issue.
Which is why I said we split it up into 3 to 4 hour chunks.
It still won't work. I guarantee you, one of those chunks, somebody's not going to fall asleep, and then it's going to be real rough because they're going to get on the road and then they're going to fall asleep.
Then they drive for a 3 hour chunk.
There's something about getting behind. You'll fall asleep within 5 minutes.
I don't know.
It's happened to me before.
3 hours is nothing compared to 13 hours.
It'll be fine.
Plus, then you get a whole nother day to do something.
We literally have a portion of our thing that's like, we don't know what we're doing.
No, we don't. We have the whole thing figured out.
I thought it was the day before we go to the Redwoods. After we drive down the coast, there's several hours there in the afternoon where it's just,
Well, yeah, we spend in the city.
What city?
Crescent City.
It wasn't much. It's not much of a city, I thought. That was just a small town.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
It's a decent-sized city.
Oh.
Have you not been looking at the maps?
No, when I first planned it, it was some just random small town.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I don't want to let you plan things.
What do you mean, why? It was right on the coast.
This is on the coast, too. It's a decent-sized city on the coast. Lots of places to go to and hotels.
Good food.
Plus, my whole plan was kind of just go on the beach and then just,
It is on the beach.
No, you just go to the beach.
The whole day?
That was after we drive down the coast.
I feel like you get bored after 5 hours.
That's pretty much all the time we're going to have, if I remember correctly.
No, it's 2 hour drive.
Well, 2-ish hours. Plus, we're going to stop where he wants to stop.
Does he want to stop?
Wasn't there some outcrops of rocks on the way down there you wanted to look at?
It's called Natural Bridges, but it's on our way.
It's on the way.
Yeah, in that
it's
2
like
hour
a little
span.
a little 15-minute spot. You take out, get some pictures, and you keep driving.
Oh, you think it'll be 15 minutes. You know us.
You called me.
I called you after you called me.
Yeah, because you wouldn't pick up.
Because I couldn't find my phone for a minute, despite the fact it was literally right next to me. It was a sad moment in my person. Yeah, it was a sad moment when I couldn't find my phone, despite the fact that it was 4 inches from me. Because I thought I heard it from over here, so I was looking over here, but where the fuck? So then I walked around my apartment, and it turned out it was 4 inches from my butt. Nevertheless, though. Okay. Well, let's break this down for the folks. Day one. Day one is just driving. We drive all the way to our favorite spot in Wyoming.
I don't know. I think Grand Tetons should be the favorite spot, but you don't want to go there.
That we've been to so far.
Wait, we're gonna go to Grand Tetons on this trip?
No,
we could have. We could have.
Oh, if we were gonna do the 16-day trip next year and just do the national parks this year.
No, we wouldn't have done it. We would have just done. It was either this or Grand Tetons. You guys said no to that. There's Grand Tetons in Yellowstone and Devil's Tower and Rushmore, Badlands. It was basically just a national parks trip. But you guys said no to that. I can tell you what it is if you're still of interest.
Well, because there's just the risk. Because the problem, there's a risk that, let's say I get a new job, and next year they're just like, you can't take 2 weeks off.
Yeah. It was 2 weeks 2 days in Yellowstone, 2 days in Grand Tetons. Then we would drive to Devil's Tower, go to Mount Rushmore, Badlands, Wind Cave to go home.
Well, yeah, but the problem was we still would need to go.
Because we drive to Jackson, Wyoming the first day. That's 13 hours. And we're literally 20 minutes away from Grand Tetons. It's literally right there. So you spend 2 days there. Then we go to Yellowstone. And you can spend 2 full days in Yellowstone. As well as hit up Montana. Because it goes into Montana and Idaho. So you would cross off Montana and Idaho. And so really just be crossing off California. Which we could easily
and
do.
Oregon and Washington.
Which we could easily do. Because when we go... the 2025 trip. When you do the 2025 trip, you just loop down.
Oh.
You guys didn't want to do that. Because then we'd spend 2 days in Yellowstone. Then Devil's Tower, Wind Cave,
I remember
Rushmore.
telling you I was considering it, but I would like to do a big monster trip the next year.
I mean, if you guys have better jobs, I mean, we can, or if you're just good at saving money, we definitely could do this trip, and then next year, do like I could probably get it done in 10 days. No.
No,
I would want it to be like, I think, I could do it in 10 days.
Well, money, I'm not worried about the money, even because whether it's
16.
better money or not.
So do you want to consider this then?
No, let's just stick with the original plan. That way there's no risk of if next year it's like, oh yeah, you can't take 2 weeks off. Or you can't take stupid amounts of time off.
Because Saturday, Sunday, so it'd be 7, 8, 9, 10 days would get you to Monday. So you would take off Saturday, Sunday, a full week, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday.
Yeah,
I'd rather do like 2 weeks.
I know you would, but if it's a different job, that would not work.
Yeah, and the current job I'd be looking at, it literally does not pay me much more than I would make now, but I mean, I'd get weekends off, but the thing is, it's true. Like, I don't know if they will let me just be gone for 2 frickin' weeks. So
well, it depends how early you get the job.
Well, no, I mean, it won't really matter. What if they're just like, no, you can't take 2 weeks off. You can only take a week at a time at the most because we need you here or something like that. Not because you don't have the PTO. It's more of a, we need you here.
No, then don't get that job.
That's why this year, it'd still be almost impossible. My current job to take 2 weeks off because they're in the summer.
They won't let you?
In the summer, there's people taking time off literally every single week for 3 months.
So we plan it later. We could do September.
Well, no, then once the school year starts, then it gets even more complicated because then the other part-timers can't pick up more time. And so then they're short-staffed anyways.
There's literally not 1-2 week span.
It would be very difficult. And it might piss a lot of people off. So that's why it is tough to get a 2-week trip. I will try for next year, but I cannot guarantee I can get it to work.
Well, no, because the other idea was
just stick with the 2 current plans.
Because what we could do. I know you said you don't want to do this, but we could still make it 8 days. Hit up Oregon, but we would not be able to hit up California. But we make California a layover.
I don't want to do a layover because I want to go. There's so much to do in California. 1 day on a stupid layover. That's just no. Plus, you're not going to be in Northern California. I want to be in Northern California. I don't want to be down in San Fran.
I mean, you can make a trip up. You can take like another layover up to an airport up to Redding. Yeah, Redding. Redding's a big place.
Do they fly to Alaska or Hawaii from Redding?
Well, no, that's where you fly to, and then you fly down to
Then you gotta have 3 flights, and when it would just be easier to go to California this year.
I know it'd be easier to do that. I'm just saying, this is a way to still make it work.
Let's just stick with the 2 original plans, and we can modify the second one if there's things that allow us to. Because the original plans, they work. We know they will work, and they will continue to work.
Yeah.
If we start trying to change things, we don't know if they will work.
Yeah.
We also don't know if we can physically be in the same place for 14 days without wanting to actually kill the other person.
Oh yeah, that is the thing.
You pushed it last year.
I think 12 would be pushing it, if anything.
Yeah. So.
Well, just don't be stupid. Don't piss me off, and we won't have a problem.
It's hard to read you, you know.
Just don't piss me off.
So anyways, day one, we drive to our current favorite place in Wyoming, because it's like the only place we've ever been to, Evanston. That and Cheyenne, but Cheyenne kind of... It sucked.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You didn't like it?
I mean, it was alright.
You didn't enjoy your time?
I mean, I enjoyed it. Whether it was actually the best possible experience ever that you could have in Wyoming, no.
Oh yeah.
I honestly, God, enjoyed us just messing around in Evanston, going to the Taco Bell.
We didn't mess around at Taco Bell. We went in, ordered our food, sat down, and ate.
Oh, that was fun walking around town. I don't know.
We could have gone to the state capitol.
Well, yeah, we got there at like 5.
It was also a Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Before Memorial Day.
No, it was Memorial Day.
Was it? No, because it was Sunday, not Monday.
What did we do Monday? Because no, I had to extend my...
Monday, I think we...
I extended my time there. I extended my vacation so that... Because we had to go back to work.
I don't know if we did.
I think I had those pictures in my phone.
Yeah.
They're buried.
Yeah, they're from 2021. They're old. So...
Yeah.
We should go to a rodeo.
A rodeo. You go to a rodeo.
Yeah, I was going to buy a cowboy hat for this trip. Still need to.
I think I'm having a stroke because this is culture clash if I've ever seen one.
There
You
it
don't
is.
see me going to a rodeo?
I also don't see you getting a cowboy hat.
May
It's literally
23rd.
fun.
What day was May 23rd, 2021?
I don't know. Look it up.
That's what day it was.
Hey Google, what day of the week was May 23rd, 2021?
See?
May 23rd, 2021, fell on a Sunday.
It was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday. So
See? I was going to buy a cowboy hat. I already bought the cord. The
See.
drawstring cord. I
Monday
see,
Monday
figure
we
out-
went to Agate Fossil Beds.
That's right.
Oh.
I just need to figure out what.
And then we
Such
drove
happened.
home that same day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We drove home that same day.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, no, I take that back. We stopped at Bingham.
Oh,
Because we wanted to check out, because that was before we found out about Nolan.
yes.
We stopped at Bingham and then we went home.
Anyways, so moving on from day one. Day two, we drive.
Oh, do you want to know what we did the very next day, that Tuesday?
What?
Moral Hall.
I knew we went to Moral Hall on that trip because I took the time off and I was like, crap, we're going to drive
We
right
went to
past my
Moral Hall
coworkers.
the next day.
Oh.
And that's also what got us curious about, well, I guess maybe you guys already were curious about Toadstool. Because we saw the Toadstool exhibit. We were like, oh yeah, that was up there too.
I always knew about the Toadstool exhibit. And it always was an
But it
interest of
never
mine.
dawned on me that we were like right there, but we
Yeah.
never. Yeah.
Well, okay, this is all tentative, because poor Phil over here might have jury duty.
Yeah, that is true.
So, here's the thing, right? So, if you have jury duty, so it's ruled out for, you said we could do a mini trip, so what if we do go up to Toadstool?
Yeah, we could do that.
Just be really biased.
When would
Basically, we cannot do basically the whole idea of a week, because if I have jury duty that week, I doubt that the trial would take a week long. I mean, it's possible, but like if the trial only takes 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, I would still have my vacation from Wednesday to Friday.
You could have avoided the selection process, right?
What?
If you say it's a conflict of interest, they won't let you go through.
That's not an option because I don't know the case.
He won't know until
I don't
they
know the
select him.
case if it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah, once they tell you, you tell them.
But it's too late. Because he won't know until Monday when he goes in. So they call him Friday, hey, we need you to come in for selection. He goes in Monday. It's already too late. We've already lobbed off 3 days.
Yeah.
Yes, he could avoid having to go in, and then we would have Tuesday through Sunday to go on some little trip.
And that's what I was saying. And so what I was thinking, we could do Toadstool if that's what you guys want to do. We could also do Mall of America, or we could do Michigan, or something.
We ain't going to Detroit, though.
I'm just saying, but
It would depend on the
we still
weather.
need to cross off the
We're
state.
not going to Detroit.
We still need to cross off the state.
No, I'm not worried about Detroit. I'm curious if we go to if we want to go to out west, it would depend on the weather. Because the last time we planned an out west trip, we ended up going to Nevada because of all the rain.
Yeah. Like, we literally had that trip planned. That's kind of what got the whole thing started, too. Because we had that trip planned.
That's exactly what got everything started. Because you and I got back and we were like, why the fuck do we live at home? Why do we do anything at home? Why don't we just exist on the road?
Yeah.
And then we looked at RVs.
We did. We did look at RVs. And I went back to get confirmed pricing. And yeah, I don't think it's ever economical to rent an RV.
Unless it's
just because what?
Oh, rent an RV, of course. Yes.
I don't think it's economical for a road trip because it's literally like $1,500 just to get the RV, and then they charge you 40 cents a mile.
And we go big miles. It only makes sense to rent an RV if you just take it to the lake for like 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah. And you stay there and you don't drive around.
Which is not what we do. That's not us.
That is literally like taking it to, like, say, Lake McConaughey. That's about as far as you would want to go.
Yeah.
And then camp there for like a week.
Honest to God, you just rent one from Ogallala.
That is what you would do. Yeah.
So, anyways, well, so there isn't even there's even a small possibility that we won't even make it to Cali this year.
What? Very small. Were you not listening?
The jury duty. If he has jury duty, we are not making it to California this year.
God damn it! When's your jury duty?
He doesn't know.
That's the problem.
Weren't you paying attention
Not really
when I said yes? He'll get the phone call Friday when my
vacation.
vacation.
What's on a phone call? I have to check the website.
Friday the 21st.
No.
Every Friday I get an update for the week.
The 21st would be all right. He'll be back in town for Monday, and he can go to court.
Every Friday throughout the month of June,
But it's the 14th.
They update me for the next week.
But it's the 14th. So, if they send him a message on the 14th, hey, we need you in Monday, we're done.
Yes.
On California. Heck, if they tell him they could really screw us over and say like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Any day that week, yeah.
Not California, but just like a mini trip too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we could still do a mini trip. It's just that, like, you know,
mini trip.
Oh, if it's on Tuesday?
Yeah. Because you tell them it's a conflict of interest, and then you're good to go Wednesday through the rest of the week, or we go on the mini trip beforehand.
Yeah. So Tuesday Tuesday would probably be the worst. Wednesday, because then at least Wednesday you could have Saturday, Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday. A 4-day trip. That's enough to go to Nevada and back.
Yeah. I don't want to go to Nevada again, though.
We can go to a place in Oregon.
Yeah. Could do that.
That's actually what I was thinking about if you had jury duty. I was like, what if we went to that spot in Oregon?
It's on a new moon, though.
We'll go to Portland.
Oh.
The new moon is the second.
This is the edge of Oregon, not the other edge.
This is because the new moon is literally this Friday.
That's right. Unfortunate.
Because of you, or your boss.
Yeah, because she took the end of this week off. She has to take care of her grandkids.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have probably timed it around the new moon. But. Oh, too bad. Man, imagine if we had gotten it planned around the new moon. We would have been set. We could have gone, period. But we're going to California. We didn't need to be planned around the new moon. Because there's no moon. There's no stars to look at anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, day 2, we drive to what town?
Idaho.
No,
we drive to the town of Idaho.
Idaho, Wyoming.
I mean, I'm sure there is an Idaho town somewhere called Idaho.
I have to look that up.
Idaho, insert state here. We do drive to Idaho. We'll go to Shoshone Falls. And then...
Idaho City, Idaho.
I figured there was an
There's
Idaho...
an Idaho, Ohio.
Told you, bitch.
Idaho, Ohio. Yes, we're going to drive the complete opposite direction and drive 2 freaking days straight.
Idaho, Ohio. Shout out to everyone in Idaho, Ohio.
What great people. I'm assuming.
Yeah, can you imagine? Just like, so where are you from? Idaho.
Ohio?
Like, it's not Idaho City or anything, it's just Idaho.
I knew. I'm like, there's got to be a town or city called Idaho.
It's hilarious.
I knew it. So we drive. So we're driving through Idaho, and then we get up to what town is it? Right outside.
Well, so
Crater Lake.
Well, so we're driving to Shoshone Falls.
Right.
That's where we have lunch, and then Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon, which is right outside.
It's a 12-hour. That's two 12-hour drives in a row.
Fuck.
12 hours to Evanston, 12 hours to Bend.
Wonderful. But then the next day...
That's why I said you could just do 24 hours and be done in one day.
But the next day is nice and relaxed.
Here, 2 hours to Crater Lake.
Then we drive to Crater Lake. We spend the whole day at Crater Lake.
And then we
So
drive
we're
to
not going to Wizard
Rosenberg.
Island.
How far is Rosenberg?
2 hours.
2 hours. So yeah,
4 hour drive the whole
we basically stay there till like 5 o'clock.
The late as you want to stay.
Well, no, we want to, because remember the last time we debated on like, oh, did we just drive at night and then we would have missed on all that beautiful scenery.
That's true.
So that's why I'm like 5 o'clock. We get there by we get there 5 to 9 is okay. 6 o'clock we get, and then we get there by 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, the light will still be all right. So we are literally going. We're going to be doing this really like right next to the summer solstice.
It is pretty close, yeah.
So we literally will have the maximum amount of light we can possibly have.
Not on that specific
Not
day.
that specific day, no. Then it'll be the 20th. And so then after...
Is it the 20th this year?
It's yeah, pretty sure.
Sometimes it's the 21st, 22nd.
Yeah, it's like, the 20th at like noon UTC or whatever, or something, I don't remember.
Is this the 20th this year? Thursday.
Yeah. I saw it.
It's at 3:50 Central Time.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's like UTC something or other. Hey, it doesn't matter. Point is, well, the one I'm really excited for is July 6th. That's the one where 99% of the world is in 99% of the world's population is in light.
Yeah.
Except we exist outside that 99% because it's twilight here. Like, it's basically dark here when this is happening, which is crazy that we don't fit the 99% of the world's population for that day. Anyways, so we drive. So then we drive to Rosenberg, and then we wake up for the fourth day, and that's the day we drive.
July 8th this year? No, that was last year.
I have it saved on my phone.
It says July 8th, 2023. Last year.
It was saved.
The phone's saying July 8th. At least for last year.
No, I deleted it by accident. Motherfricker. God damn it. I just have the time saved.
What time?
$6:15 a.m. Friday.
Friday. What day is Friday?
Whatever that Friday in July is that it's happening on. 99% of the world's population is in light. Oh, so 6:15.
So it's either the 5th or the 12th.
It's 6:15 our time.
PM or AM?
AM.
So is it the 5th or the 12th?
It's Friday at 6:15 a.m. our time.
Yeah, so it's either the 5th, so it's the 5th.
Yes, whatever Friday is.
How did it change that much? Last year was the 8th. Went from the 8th to the 5th?
Maybe it's the... Yeah.
It was the 8th the year before, too.
Or maybe I looked it up on a Friday? I don't freaking know. Maybe I just looked it up on a Friday. Maybe it is on...
The 8th?
The 8th. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay. Day 4.
You said you're super excited about it.
Well, I lost the thing. I deleted it by accident. So I was excited, but I deleted it like an idiot. So it's gone. Anyways, for day 4 is when we get to drive down the coast, right? From Rosenberg.
Yeah.
We drive to the coast. We drive down the coast to Crescent City. And then we spend the day on the beach.
Landon to Crescent City is 1.7 2 hours. But I guess there's stuff to do along the way.
Yeah, there's
sightseeing spots.
Yeah, sightseeing spots. We're also probably... That's also taking into account if you drive the optimum speed. And that's like one of the windiest roads in America, so...
Is it really?
It's the Pacific Coast Highway.
But I didn't know if it's that specific part, though.
Oh, I'm going to assume it's going to be pretty damn windy. It should be rocky coastline.
Well, I didn't know if California's part is worse.
I don't know. I guess... I don't know. Point is, we drive down Pacific Coast Highway, live in our dreams, and then watch the sun set on the ocean. Following day, we then drive, is it 2 hours to...
1 hour.
1 hour to the Redwoods. And we spend the entire day at the Redwoods. Right? Ish.
Till 6. Because we have to drive to Reading, 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. To 5 or 6. Basically the entire day. And then, from Reading... So the next day, so the Reading is right next to
Lassen Volcanic.
Lassen Volcanic. So the next day we drive to Lassen Volcanic, which is probably an hour or two.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. We spend the entire day at Lassen.
No.
No?
2:30 we have to leave.
Oh, 2:30.
Yeah.
Because we have to start the big drive home.
Yeah, we have to begin the big drive home. So I figured 2:30 because it's 5 hours to Winnemucca, Nevada.
Winnemucca? That where we're staying?
It's a city.
It's a city?
I don't know. It looks like it's spelled.
But it's a place. We're not going to get killed there, right?
It looks like a decent.
Because this is very remote Nevada we're driving through.
It looks like a. Let's look at population of Winnemucca, Nevada.
It's like 3 people. They stay in some guy's basement. It's only
Oh yeah, that's where the inn is.
some guy's basement. Oh god.
Population 8,300.
Oh.
That's decent.
What do you mean decent?
Well, I mean, it's no Vegas.
Well, of course. But how big is Wahoo?
Well, Davy's like what? Less than...
What? Davy's like 50 people.
Well, now it is.
It's along the way home.
Oh, it's bigger than Wahoo.
See? Not bad.
But Wahoo isn't that big. It's double the size of Wahoo. So it'll be alright. Hopefully. It's not on a reservation, is it?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Because last time we drove on a reservation, I would have not wanted to stay there.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
We're the only car on the road.
No, we weren't.
What?
Not when we got into that town.
There were horses.
Remember, the school was the nicest part of that entire
I don't get
trip.
Why you were so freaked out.
Look, I just hear horror stories about going to the reservation as a white person.
Yeah, you listen to too much YouTube.
What? No, this isn't even from YouTube. This is from literally every
TikToks.
single person I bring up, and
You're
we're
listening to too much TikToks. Yeah, you're listening.
no, it's not even from no. This is from our parents.
I don't know. My dad
And
never
like
told me
all the
anything about
adults in my life, they're just like, "Oh, you're gonna drive through a reservation? Good luck."
Because these are rural Nebraskans who are scared of melanin.
No, but no, they just tell because back in the day they were really dangerous.
it. Yeah, back in the day.
I don't.
50s.
I would assume they're still not the. Nobody I'm talking to was alive in the 50s.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Your parents, my
My parents
parents.
never told me
Okay,
anything
how
about that.
do you pronounce...
I swear your dad's been like, "Oh, you're gonna drive through a reservation? Okay." good
No,
luck."
he never once brought it up.
I don't know. I swear I've talked to him about it before.
There's hotels in Winnemucca.
Well, yeah, we would hope so. We're not gonna sleep on the side of the road.
So what are we going there?
Anyways, and then we drive to
Rollins.
Wyoming, and then we drive home the following day.
Yeah.
And that's the entire trip.
Okay. Winnemucca, with a crime rate of 34 per 1,000 residents, has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes. From the smallest towns to the very largest cities, one chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime is 1 in 30.
I like those odds.
Oh, and you didn't want to go to Detroit!
I don't want to go to freaking Detroit.
And this town is apparently the most dangerous town in America.
Stab City.
Remember that town that has no laws? This is like its sister town. Except it has laws, but they just ignore them.
This is its angry cousin.
I think this is one of those towns where you should stay at a $200 hotel.
I mean, if there is a $200
Unless you have
hotel.
a better city.
Is that all there is in that? I thought we had picked a different town for one.
No, that is literally what you picked out.
Oh, that's the one I...
Oh,
That's-
you
you
picked
picked
Stab
it.
City.
I don't
Good job.
remember picking that town.
Yeah, because you made the path you made the path home, and then I revised a couple things for Crescent City. I didn't change the path home though.
So you want us to go to Stab City?
No, not really, not anymore.
Thank you.
We'll try and modify that.
That was your choice.
How... If we wanted to avoid that, is there an option to avoid that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Well, okay. Well, we're going to end the podcast here. We may die on this trip. That'll be we may die. Again. Oh my god, the title of this one's going to be I Almost Died. Again. Except this time,
It was your fault.
Again!
Except this time, it won't be because we got lost. It's because we're going to get stabbed.
you, and we had to look for your sorry ass.
Again, but you still got lost looking for me. We got lost. Regardless. So, we're gonna die. Once again.
Let's go to Arabia, Nevada.
Ooh. We could
What?
do Carson City,
Ooh, the capital.
the capital. However, it is 11 and a half hours from Carson City to Wyoming.
Arabia is Carson City.
How far is it from
Oh, it's only 2.5 hours. So you could get a whole day out of Lassen Volcanic. It's only a 2.5 hour drive versus 5. So you could get a whole day out of Lassen Volcanic. But the next day would be driving, instead of driving 9 hours, you're now driving 11 and a half.
and then driving another 12 hours home?
No, because Rawlins is...
Okay, you're driving to Rawlins, not just Wyoming.
Yeah. It'd be 8.7 hours home.
Okay. Kyle, this is your choice.
Stab City or 11 and a half hour drive.
I'm not driving, right?
I mean, I would probably want some home.
We're taking a rental.
I would probably want some.
I-
Carson
Yes.
City's at the border of Nevada.
I was kind of looking forward to doing some driving.
You wanna do
Especially
Carson-
through Nevada.
You want to do... Yeah.
This is your choice.
Our lives are in your hands.
That way I can blame you if we go to Stab City. It's on camera, too.
I'd rather
John-
be one doing the stabbing, so we'll go to Carson, I guess.
I mean, I can look.
Wait.
I can look for other cities.
Is Carson City at the border of Nevada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I can look for other cities. I
mean, what would we see on our way back?
From where?
Carson City. I mean, I don't care.
Nevada.
nothing through
We've
Nevada.
seen Nevada. Don't you remember what Nevada looked
Can we
like?
go to Death Valley?
No, that's the complete opposite end of the state.
There is nothing in Nevada.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's nothing.
There is nothing there.
Yeah, if you want to go to Carson City, we go to Carson City.
It literally has the most named mountains in the entire state. But
The entire state?
in the entire country. As
Oh, wait,
the
what
most
I thought that was California. No, you sent us that video.
What was the thing about Nevada? Was it because they said
I think I went the
I think
wrong
it has
way.
the most mountain ranges or something.
Has the most mountain ranges, but I think California has the most named peaks.
Yeah.
And that's to this. Did you ever do a podcast on that?
No.
I think
we
that'd
could
be
do that
cool.
next time.
That'd be an interesting podcast.
We actually. Well, actually, I wanted to figure out. that was my ingenious idea.
Oh shit, that's even worse.
What, Carson City?
No, Lakeview. Lakeview is 12 hours 20 minutes.
We can do a podcast on the beach.
Right before
Might
I
get
joined
mugged.
us.
What?
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 What? He wants to kill me on the beach.
What?
Oh, you'll find it in post.
No, I heard. I heard what you said. Oh, they heard what you said.
What?
Well,
He was gonna drown me at the beach.
I'm gonna drown you at the beach.
Why?
I
Drown him in sand.
I don't know. I guess he wants to drive 12. He wants to drive many hours
No,
more.
because I actually want to live in the Pacific Northwest area anyways. I don't want to go back.
Is you really not gonna want that road?
You're in fucking Nevada.
No,
There's
that's
nothing there.
that's like the most.
Reno!
God,
What do you
no.
mean?
God no.
We go to Reno.
I think Reno's safer than Winnemucca.
No, but then I have to stab
Reno.
you. I shot a man.
Is Reno off? Is Reno not allowed?
I mean, Reno's safe, isn't
Doc is gonna piss off a Johnny Cash impersonator and get shot.
Reno would be cool, right?
I don't know. Ask him. His lives are in our hands now.
I have a death drive. I just want to die.
I say Reno.
You want to go to Reno instead of Carson City?
Oh,
I
and
think
it's
that was-
the same. It's the same drive too. It's 2.5 hours. You still gonna
Wasn't
go
that
home.
the whole original plan?
Yeah, I thought we were
Was
gonna go to
was Reno, not
I-
Winnemucca.
I
When did it change to Winnemucca? I thought,
Because
yeah.
you wanted to do something that was more halfway back to Nebraska.
Yeah, because I think it was. Because what?
Phil and I-
What is the drive?
Because Phil and I recommended Reno. Because I was like, because when I planned it, I was like, oh look, Reno's there. Let's do that. And I think Phil said no.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So
Because I said.
it's 11 hour. It's still an 11-hour drive.
Because I said let's go to Reno because it's right there on
So I
the
think that
trail.
was the problem, right?
No.
We
Well,
thought
Reno's just as bad.
I told you it was bad.
it's still just, but it's 11 hours. So the drive is about the same.
I'm fine with Carson City if you guys want.
Let's do Carson City. The crime rate's 3.35 per thousand.
What
Reno's 32.
It's more than Winnemucca.
It was as bad as Winnemucca.
And what is Carson City?
3.
3.
3?
Yeah.
Just
3 per thousand?
Yeah. What's Lincoln's? I'm actually curious.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, do we live in a 40?
No, it's actually worse here than it's in Carson City.
Oh, I think it's worse here than Winnemucca.
3.91.
It's actually worse than Winnemucca.
It's actually worse than
3.91.
Winnemucca. What's Omaha?
Well, see, Omaha, you know where to stay. That's the thing. You know where to avoid the crime.
Yeah, but just in general, the whole metropolis.
Oh, holy fuck! And we think we think Omaha's bad. Omaha is nothing. It's 5.6.
Oh shit.
32 cars per thousand.
Wait, 32 was Winnemucca?
Carson's was Reno.
Reno was 32.
Yeah, and you think Detroit's even better?
66 per 1,000.
Wait,
Yeah.
but what did you
You
say?
want to go to Detroit than
I don't want to go to
Wait,
Detroit.
hold up.
Yeah, you did.
No, it's him that
Wait,
wants to
wait,
go to
You said you want to go to
Wait,
Detroit.
He wants to stay in Detroit.
And I said no. Let's not go to Detroit.
Wait, hold
You're like,
up.
no, he's not a bird.
Wait,
You like a
hold up.
bird?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait. So what was Winnemucca compared to Reno?
I think it was 34.
Oh, so
Winnemucca is half of Detroit.
Oh.
What's St. Louis? St. Louis is bad.
Missouri or
Well, technically
No,
the
no,
Illinois
St.
side.
Louis, Texas.
Illinois?
Just well, you're not going to go to the Illinois side. That's even worse. Just
Oh
look
yeah,
at
look
St.
up
Louis.
the Illinois side. Is it at that 999 per thousand? Only one person per thousand. Yeah, only the killers.
Holy shit! It's 87.
No. I mean, I was gonna say it's 999. Only the killer survived.
Only the criminal survived.
999. Only the criminal survives.
Holy fuck. You have less than a 1% chance of some sort of crime happening to you. Well, St. Louis.
Wait. What is the worst in America? Wait. St. Louis was what?
No, there's this.
Chicago, I think.
No, there's a place in I think New Mexico, because Chilled Chaos, one of the Twitch streamers I watch, said like there's a place in like it's New Mexico or Arizona where it's literally the stab capital of America.
We're gonna love Nevada.
What is it called?
Oh. I don't know what they're always talking about in Chicago being such bad crimes. It's better than Omaha.
Chicago.
5.3.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, so here we go. So, this is Mexico.
Mexico.
New Orleans. Look up New Orleans.
I don't want to get. Not New.
If you stay in the French Quarter or the Garden District, it is really safe.
But look it up.
You go outside of it, it is probably worse than Chicago.
I'm going to point this out now. The South is a third world country.
I literally had my friends went there last summer and said it was perfectly fine.
Hey, I'm just telling you, for the third, for not next year's trip, but the following trip, when we go to the South, the third world country. Maybe we do.
New Orleans is safer than 1% of all U.S. cities.
So there's cities.
So 99% of all cities in America are safer than New Orleans.
1% of freaking. New Orleans is such a. New Orleans is the capital of the freaking shitholes. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully we don't die. New
How's
podcast.
Milwaukee the 5th friendliest city in the U.S.?
Milwaukee's nice.
Oh, it's 60 per thousand.
60 per 1,000. St. Louis is still worse.
No, but it's a big place, so it depends what part, you know.
Right.
Do all 60...
St. Louis was 88, though.
Do all 60 happen at one neighborhood?
Good chance.
That one neighborhood is like a small town now.
Some guy just sits there with a freaking revolver and just...
You say that, but you say
picks
revolver.
I said revolver. God damn it.
No, your guns.
Bolt action. What the hell was I doing? He just sits up there on a roof with this bolt action and just... then picks people off. Gotta keep the crime rate high, boys. Anyways.
Yeah, we need more people to move here.
So I can keep killing more people. Duh. The bodies are just stacked up. It's more violent than some of the occupied cities in Ukraine. You know, on a per thousand basis, right? In this one
per capita.
In this one neighborhood.
This one neighborhood.
In this one neighborhood, because you just got a guy that sits up on his balcony and shoots people all day. Yeah. The police try to get to him, but he just shoots them. Yeah. Anyways, and good night.